darlings. Welcome back for another episode of Look What Meg Found. I am here with a very fun company. One, the name is fun. And two, I love the kind of back to basic, much more simple approach. So I am here with Wouldn't You Say. Now, Wouldn't You Say is a North Carolina company. I am in love with all things North Carolina. You guys already know that. I live in coastal North Carolina. But I love the fact that they have embraced the no bells and whistles, no electronics, simple toys that will fuel your child's imagination. And they have other things too, one of which I have to show you. But I am in love with these toys. So let's dive right in and take a look at these. Now, I will tell you that these are suggested for children who are 3 and up. That is safety concerns. You guys get that. But this is her woodland animal playset. These are already sanded, completely smooth, no rough edges, no splinters. I have been petting these for a while. But they are little wooden animals. This is her little squirrel. These are completely unfinished, so you can do what you want with them. You can leave them unfinished. You can paint them. You can let your kids paint them. Whatever you want, wherever your imagination takes you with these, you can do it. I think these are adorable. They are a decent size. This is probably the smallest piece. It is not something I would deem as a choking hazard, but at the same time, 3 and up on these is definitely the recommended age. But I'm going to show you all of them. But I love the fact that these will bring out your child's imagination. I had them out the other day when I was getting ready I was reorganizing my office, and I set them aside because I didn't want them to get lost in the shuffle. Y'all know what reorganizations look like. And I couldn't find them. So I went looking, and they were in the living room with the kids because they had picked them up and ran off with them to play with them. And so I left them in there and let them play and watched my kids, who are very electronic driven. I mean, that's the reality of it right now. Just turn off their phone, their iPad, and sit on the floor and play with these little toys. And just the value of that to me is immeasurable. But this is the squirrel. And the bears. Let's see. We have wolves. These are so cute. We have a little family of deer. And what else do we have? This is my favorite. I love all things owls. They have this adorable little owl. And the moose. The moose is the largest piece. The squirrel is the smallest. Now, your next thought you're thinking as a parent is, how do I keep all of those together rather than running loose when the kids play with them? The solution is this little cotton bag with the drawstring. So all of the critters go in here. They fit well. The opening, all of the critters fit in the opening completely. You don't have to shove or squish or try to make them fit. And then you just draw it closed and you're good to go. I love the timeless classic of these. I remember playing with blocks as a kid. I remember when we packed up my grandmother's house, helping her move, I found all of the blocks that I played with as a kid, and it really brought back a lot of memories for me. So these are really nostalgic. I love the low tech. And I don't mean low tech in creation. I mean low tech. They don't require tech for your kids to play with. I love the fact that these are strictly fueling the imagination. And that is important in today's society of constant electronic overload, I guess is the word I'm looking for. Everything is constantly the TV, the iPad, the tablet, the phones, everything, computers, everything is constantly inundated. And kids are losing their ability to play with their imagination. This really brings that back in for them. I know that as soon as mine figured I've shot the review, these will probably disappear into one of my kids' rooms, and I will probably find them when they move out for college. Let's be honest. Now, on the more grown-up side of things, I love her towels. These are designed to be hung from the front of your oven, from a drawer pull in your kitchen, so you have a towel handy to wipe your hands on. And I am sure other people have done this. I just have not seen it before. But I love the fabric topper. It's a very neat, crisp, clean look. It just folds right over and buttons. So you can hang it anywhere that is convenient for you. And y'all, look, I can't operate a button unless I'm looking at it. But they're very clean and neat. I like the way when she folded it and when she sewed the pleats in so that the towel hangs really neatly when you hang it up. But when you go to use it, it expands to a full width of a towel. I leave these hanging on the front of my oven. I am a notoriously messy cook, and I wind up wiping my dirty, grubby fingers down the front of whatever I'm wearing, because there's usually not a towel handy. Now I have one handy. I love this. I love the attention to detail in the pleats on the front, so it hangs really neat and clean lines. I love the fabric topper. I am a huge fan of the crocheted ones, but I got to tell you, this fabric topper just really takes a step up. It makes your kitchen look a little more pulled together and a little more adult. And I have several of these in my cart on her Etsy store because I'm going to need some more of these. And I know some people who need these for Christmas. Yes, I'm already Christmas shopping, you guys. It happens all the time. So I want you guys to go check out Wouldn't You Say on Etsy. She is fabulous. She is a really good friend of a friend. And I love supporting this community, especially the one that I directly know. It's so much fun to get to watch these businesses grow on a daily basis because I am literally in Candy's business more than she thinks I am, stalking what she's doing and what she's up to. So go check her out. Get yourself, your kids, your grandkids, your nieces, your nephews, your friends' kids, whatever kids you have in your life, some really fun toys. She has a large variety of ones that you can check out that are simply going to fuel their imagination and set them to playing with their imagination, which is something I think we all need. Thank you guys so much. And while you're checking out the link to her Etsy shop, which is in the description box down below, take a second and hit subscribe and click the little bell next to it. That way you will get notified every time I upload a new video. Bye, darlings. I'm off to find more things.